The question, does the acute HIV rash resemble acne? No, it does not. People who have recently been infected with HIV sometimes develop a brief, mild, flu-like illness 2 to 4 weeks or so after exposure. This illness is sometimes called an acute HIV infection. The symptoms are not very specific and are practically indistinguishable from illnesses caused by other viruses. U.S. public health authorities estimate that somewhere between 40 and 90% of people infected with HIV experience some initial symptoms. A rash somewhere on the upper body is sometimes one of these symptoms. The rash is usually small, with slightly raised skin over the entire affected area, and small red or purple bumps that do not itch. It doesn't look much at all like acne. Looking for symptoms of an acute HIV infection, however, is not very helpful. There's nothing to say those symptoms mean you have HIV. Not having symptoms doesn't mean you don't have HIV. If you suspect you've been exposed to HIV, being tested is the only way to know if you've been infected. A standard lab test 12 to 16 weeks after exposure should provide reliable results. Health authorities recommend a final test at 6 months to rule out highly unlikely delayed seroconversion. It's important to be tested, because if you're positive, you can begin treatment that will suppress the virus in your blood. You won't get sick, and you won't be able to infect others.